Well, hey there, long time no see. I feel like it's been a while since I filmed a video, but finals, man, can I tell you? But that's not what you're here for. Today, I am going to be putting on a full face of cream products. Now, what I'm considering a cream product is something that texture-wise is thicker than a liquid, like in a pot or a stick, but not like a powder, right? Yeah, I mean, we all kind of know what a cream is, but there won't be any liquid or powder products in today's full face. I guess, except if you consider mascara more of a liquid, but I'm not sure if there are any like full cream mascaras. But other than that, everything is cream. And so if you want to see how I apply a full face of cream products, then go ahead and just keep on watching. There will be portions of this video that are like more chatty and then some where I'm just like applying products. But I just kind of want to show you guys how I do a full face of cream. I will also be doing a full face of liquid products. I can't do a full face of powder because I don't have a powder foundation right now or a powder concealer, which I don't even know if powder concealer is like a thing. I've never really seen a powder concealer. But long story short, I can't do a full face of powder, but I will do a full face of liquid. But today we're doing a full face of cream. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. It is the only cream-esque primer that I have, which surprised me. I was, you know, I don't know. I mean, I guess I knew that most of my my primers came in like a squeezy tube. But I don't know, it was like a little surprising, you know, to like kind of look through. Some of these products are newer to me, some of them are older. I try to do a little bit of a mix. If you don't know, right now I'm on a no-buy, a really long no-buy. I am paying off all of the money I spent on makeup by running / walking a mile per product or per dollar spent. So none of these are things that I have bought since the beginning of that no-buy, but one of the things actually is really new to my collection. It's something that I got as a Christmas gift. I did get makeup for Christmas, you know. Makeup is one of my hobbies, and so like the same way that, you know, my loved ones might get me like yarn or stuff like that to knit, they also sometimes get me makeup. So I did get some new makeup. I've been kind of debating if I want to do a haul video because I know like I get tempted when I watch videos like that from other creators. And so I don't want to tempt people who are here because I'm on a no-buy. But if you're interested in a haul, let me know. Maybe it's something I'll like post on my Instagram or something instead. But okay, primer is all done. Now we're gonna move into foundation. So I have two stick foundations that I use together. I have the Milk foundation, and this is in the shade Snow. It honestly in the winter is my shade, but I'm in denial. And so I mix it with this one from Wet n Wild. This is the shade Shell Ivory. This one's really good for me in the summer, a little too dark in the winter. So what I normally do is like I do like the natural like contours of my face with this like very slightly darker shade, you know, and then I'll do the lighter parts of my face with that that other shade, and then I just take 3 stripes of both on my neck to kind of blend them completely together. I mean, they kind of end up getting blended together completely anyways, but this is how I do it, just in case you were wondering. And you can see the color difference, I feel like on my face, maybe. I'm not sure if you can. Hopefully you can. Other things I can talk about, because, you know, I don't want to play music over, like, all of this video, because that's kind of what it would become, I feel like, you know, just a lot of music, which is sometimes good, you know. Better if it weren't royalty-free, because, you know, there are some songs I would like to jive to on my channel, but, you know, oh, the world of YouTube, no music. But, okay, things I can talk about. I just saw Spider-Man No Way Home yesterday. It just came out. And if you don't know, I am a big nerd. a big nerd, as seen by like the things in my background. I'm not sure if you can really see them or if my head completely covers them, but I'm a big nerd, and a part of that is I love Marvel. I've read a lot of the comics. I own a lot of the comic series, like compendiums and omnibuses and things like that. But I also love the movies and the TV shows and everything. I'm completely caught up on all things Marvel, including like the ABC series, the Netflix series, everything. So, I was really excited for this new Spider-Man movie, and of course, I will not give you spoilers because that's horrible. I remember when I was teaching middle school, I was teaching when Endgame came out, and I made a point, even though I was teaching and like, you know, obviously I had to get up pretty early, I made a point to go to the theaters, like on the night it came out, because I was so afraid of the kids spoiling stuff for me, because, you know, middle schoolers don't always have the best filter, and they definitely would have spoiled things for me that very next day, so I'm glad I went and saw it. But anyways, that's not important. I went and saw the new Spider-Man movie, and if you're on the fence, I say definitely go see it. It's really, really good. I feel like Tom Holland is a good Spider-Man. I know that's like up for debate. Some people think he's like too juvenile, but like that's the point. You know what I mean? Like, Spider-Man is like a coming of age story, and a lot of the different like graphic novels. Oh, I'm using the Glossier concealer. I got this as a Black Friday thing. This is the shade G12. I really, really, really like it. I just put a lot on though. That's like way more than I normally do. It's because I'm in the moment talking to you. But I will say, I find that like because it's so creamy, sometimes it can like run on my, like, it can make my mascara run a little bit more. So we'll see. I'm like still testing to see if there are like mascaras that do that with this one, mascaras that don't. So it's been a whole thing. But overall, I really like this concealer. I think it looks really, really, really nice. But anyways, okay. So I know some people are kind of like up for debate if Tom Holland is a good Spider-Man. I think that Spider-Man has always been a coming-of-age story, and I think that he has done a really good job coming of age. And if you've been kind of questioning whether or not he's done a good job coming of age on screen, I think that this movie will confirm that for you. He did a really good job with acting in this movie. Like, he's just a really talented actor. It is crazy to think that he is the same age as me. But okay, let's move on to the next step as we continue chatting about Spider-Man. So I'm gonna go ahead and do eyebrows. I'm worried about eyebrows, so I might do these and then come back, and then we can keep talking about Spider-Man. I'm gonna use a cream eyebrow product that I don't use very often, as seen by the very little amount dipped into this. But this is the Dipbrow from ABH. This is medium brown. Pray for me. I'm gonna put this on and then I'll be back. All right, I'm back with like what I feel is a very strong brow look right now. I did use that ABH thing, the Dipbrow, but I also used this ColourPop brow wax, which, as you can see, has a very large pan in it. I've really been liking this. Is a wax a cream? No. But is it the closest thing to a cream that is in a pot that I have to like set my brows? Yes, hence why we used it. But all right, continuing on, let's go ahead, let's do highlighter first. I like to put my highlighter underneath my blush normally. This is one of my faves. Another one with a pan, look at that. This is Lunch Money from ColourPop. I really like the Super Shock shadow. Well, I do like the Super Shock shadows, but I like the Super Shock highlighters too. But okay, continuing on with our conversation about Spider-Man. So, like I was saying, I know not everyone loves Tom Holland. Not everyone loves what Marvel's done with the character, making him all techie and stuff. I really like it. And I really thought, beyond Tom Holland's acting, another thing that really worked in this movie was the nostalgia, which was like, it's something that can be hit and miss, you know. Star Wars ruined it. Star Wars did nostalgia very, very badly in the sequel trilogy. The sequel trilogy being like 7, 8, 9. You know, I thought Endgame handled it pretty well, it was a little like much at certain points, but I thought that Spider-Man handled it the best out of anything I've seen so far. So I really liked that about the movie. I've been watching like a ton of analysis videos. That's like one of like my favorite sections of YouTube. So I watch creators like New Rockstars, Emergency Awesome, which, not to be a hipster, but can I say, I have been watching Emergency Awesome since he had like 300,000 subscribers, and it has been so cool to see him grow so much, and I really, really like his videos. So I watch him. I watch a little bit of Heavy Spoilers, but Heavy Spoilers kind of makes me mad sometimes with like what he chooses to put as like the title or the thumbnail sometimes in his videos. I'm like, I know you're Heavy Spoilers, but like looking at your video like on YouTube recommended should not be a spoiler, you know. But I have watched a few of his videos on it, and there are lots of good analysis videos. There's just like a ton of Easter eggs and stuff in this movie. So if you're into that type of stuff, you'll have a ball, especially if like you're a big comic reader or anything like that. I'm just waiting for the day when they introduce Miles Morales. Miles Morales, out of all of like the new iterations of heroes, like Kamala, what's her name? Oh god, I'm like blanking on Miss Marvel's name. Miss Marvel, Riri Williams, Miles Morales, like that whole group of new superheroes. I think Miles Morales by far has the best story. So, oh my god, I just got a lot of blush on my brush. I'm gonna take some of that off. This is one of those Milani ones. This is Your Peach, and it is a strong color. So, yeah, we did not need all of that. Look at how much is on the back of my hand. That would have been catastrophic. But I'm really, I'll tell you what, no spoilers, but I'm really excited for Doctor Strange 2 walking out of this movie. I really enjoyed WandaVision, but unpopular opinion, potentially, I think that Hawkeye has been the best series so far. I did think it was Loki, but I don't know. I think that the dialogue and everything in Hawkeye has been really, really good. It's moving at a really nice pace, which has been an issue with some of the Disney Plus shows, in my opinion. And I'm just really impressed. I mean, who knew I could care about Hawkeye? You know what I mean? And Haley Steinfeld is always an amazing actress. So I've been really enjoying that series. And yeah, but why I even brought that up is because obviously Doctor Strange 2 has some ties with WandaVision. So if you are into the Marvel movies and you haven't watched the Marvel shows, I would recommend starting, because there's definitely going to be a lot of crossover, even with the animated shows, it seems like. Obviously, this is the Milk Makeup Bronzer. An oldie but a goodie. Mine's a little dry because it's really old, but it doesn't smell weird and it performs okay, so like, we keep her around, you know? I used to be like a huge Milk stan back in the day. I felt like everyone on Instagram was using like Milk products, like all like those like cool girl type of like Instagram accounts. And the shade Perk, I remember Brittany Makeup on Instagram used to use that shade a lot, and I thought it was stunning, and I have it and I use it. And as more cream blush formulas have come out, it's kind of sunk down on my list, and it's not my top favorite anymore, but I still think that color is like perfect. But okay, we're looking nice and bronzed. So let's go ahead and do some eyeshadow. I'm not gonna do a base with cream eyeshadows. I just don't normally, because again, cannot stress this enough, I'm pretty lazy when it comes to my makeup, like when I'm doing it, you know, like day to day, you know, not just for like makeup playtime, like doing stuff for fun. So this is a new product to me. This is one that I got on Black Friday, and you will be seeing a video about this coming up soon. I tried Shea Glam. So this is one of their cream eyeshadows. This is the shade Butter Up. It's like a nice like brown color. That is like a good transition shade for me, so I'm just gonna rub that on. Very pigmented, very creamy. I bought a few Shea Glam products because I've been curious about the brand. I love cheap makeup, and I love good quality cheap makeup, so I was like, well, maybe it's good quality. It is, spoilers. But I got quite a few products which I will be trying out in a recent video for you all, but I have been using them behind the scenes as well, so I can give you like more of my actual thoughts. But yeah, so you can see that's blending out so easily, but like the pigment stays, you know, it's not like it's just like you wipe it away and it's completely gone, you know. So I really like that, and it does set down. So yeah, okay, that's our like matte in the crease, you know, classic makeup right there. Next, I'm gonna use one of the ColourPop shadow sticks. This is the shade Cool Breeze. It's like a golden metallic one. I need to warm this up on my hand. I'm about to rip off my eyelid. Oh my god. I thought this would be a good one though. It's like a gold, you know, more neutral-esque. Oh my god. I have not used this in a like, I don't know, like maybe like 2-3 months. And it feels like the driest, nastiest thing on my eyelids right now. But we've committed. And so here we are, committing. So let's keep going. Oh my god, it looks like I have snakeskin on my eyeball. Y'all, I can't do it. I need to figure out if I can revive this, but for now I'm gonna go grab a different cream eyeshadow because this is terrible. I wanted to stick with something warm, so I grabbed this one from Milani. It's a Gilded eyeshadow stick. I'm not sure what the shade name is, but it's like a bronze color. So let's see if that is better. Ah, yes. Much better. It does not feel like I'm ripping off my eyelid, which I tend to enjoy, not ripping off my eyelid. So I'm happy that we are using this one instead. And that's going on pretty well. Now, we'll see how stark the color difference is on like just the bronze side, but yeah, I'm not mad at it. Ooh, I might need to sharpen this soon though. This is not like a twist up one. I'm pretty sure like you have to sharpen this, or I'm not 100% sure. I haven't needed to yet, but I would assume you need to sharpen it. I will say, mixed with the gold, it's like way shinier on that side than it is with just the bronze. I'm not sure if you can tell. But I'm gonna use that same brush. Where did I put that brush? Please hold. Okay, the brush has been located. I'm gonna use that same brush to kind of like blend it into that matte shade from Shea Glam. Just a little bit, so that way it's not just like, oh, you have a very clearly metallic eyeshadow not blended on your eyeballs, you know? So it's blending well together. Okay, now for the inner corner and brow bone highlight, I have this one from e.l.f. This is the shade Perfect Pearl, and it is like the best highlighter for like cream eyeshadows. You can see I use it very clearly as a highlighter on my brow bone and inner corner, and I really like it. So let's just pop that in super fast. Oh no, got some in the brow hairs. Now we only have 2 steps left. So first is mascara, which again, not a cream. But this is a new one I'm trying from Rare. I got it in like a little like Rare sampler set that I was gifted for Christmas. Oh no. Okay, crisis averted. But I've been really liking this mascara. It lengthens 1000%, not 1000, but it lengthens a lot. It does add some volume, but like it doesn't look like clunky, you know? I do feel like this is one that I needed to keep open for like a week before we reached like the best point with it, you know? But now that it's been open for a little while, I do feel like it's really, really nice. Like this is just one layer, and look at that. That's so, so nice. Okay, that eye that has the gold and the copper layered, I think looks so much better. Even though it felt like I was gonna rip my eyeball off with that ColourPop shadow stick, it definitely benefited the overall look, I think. Now, last thing for our cream products is of course a cream lipstick. So this is the Velvet Blur lipstick from ColourPop, and this is the shade Hey Mr. DJ. Well, if you couldn't tell my lips were chapped before, you certainly can now. It did blur though, and you might have noticed I didn't use a lip liner. I don't use a lip liner very often. I prefer a more like diffused lip look, which is why I really like this formula from ColourPop, because it does that very nicely. So yeah, this is the full Face of Cream products. Let me know what you think of these products down below and what you think of like the final look. Do you prefer the eye with the gold? Can you see a difference, or is it all in my head? You might not be able to, because again, camera quality, not the best on this channel. We're working on it. Someday that'll be improved. But yeah, also let me know if you've seen Spider-Man. What did you think? No spoilers in my comment section though. No spoilers, people. I don't like spoilers. But, yeah, if that's like the one takeaway from this video, I feel like you all know now, I am very anti-spoiler. But also, hopefully you got to see some fun cream products applied. One last thing to let me know in the comments. Do you prefer these like chattier videos where I'm putting on products and talking at the same time? Or do you prefer like when I just have the music on and speed through the actual application? Whatever you think, let me know down below. And until I see you next time, I hope that you stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. Bye!